Gonna call the Weld County Sheriff and explain to them why we went to Mark Udall's office yesterday. We're hoping that there's some kind of law enforcement that could join with us to reveal the fraud, but of course they are involved in it. That's how each of their employees get a paycheck, via the fraud. Without the fraud, they don't have a job. So, if they want their paycheck, they have to continue the fraud. This is all contract, because they're bankrupted to the international bankers, obvious.
You have reached the Weld County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you're calling regarding a jail inmate, press 3 now. If you know the extension number of the person you're trying to reach, you may enter it at any time. If you need to report a non-emergency crime, press 1 to reach the Weld County Regional Communications. To reach law enforcement records, press 4. For alternative programs, including work release and pretrial, press 5. For community corrections, press 6. For civil process, press 7. For investigations, press 8. If you need to speak to a Weld County Sheriff's Office employee, please stay on the line for further assistance.
Debbie?
Yeah?
Hi, Debbie. This is Dwayne Brothwell. We went into Mark Udall's office and trying to get them to reveal the fraud of the birth certificate and social security card contracts, but obviously they don't like our line of questioning, so they called the police. So the police department went down to the office there and told us to call this guy. They were there by the request of Mark Udall's office because they didn't want to be videotaped. And so what I did is I did a video explaining why we went down there. And I just want you're interrupting me. Okay, go ahead. What?
Do you want to talk to somebody in dispatch or deputy?
I don't know. I would like to talk to John Cook, but I know how hard it is to contact any leader. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I'm the front counter staff.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure what that means.
I would prefer that you maybe talk to a deputy. And our desk officer isn't here yet. He comes in about 9 o'clock. Did you want to call back and I give you an extension, or I can transfer you?
How about if you just, give my number to a deputy and have him call me. That way he can relay the message to John Cook. I don't know how your system works there.
The only way we do that is if we transfer dispatch to have a deputy call you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have to wait till 9. It's 8:33.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I could do is let me transfer you to his extension.
Yeah.
Okay, and then leave a message for him.
All right. Hey, ma'am.
What?
Did you know that the birth certificate and social security card are instruments where when you sign them, you're giving up all your rights? Did you know that? They're contracts.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, nobody does, and we're trying to get our leaders to admit and to tell us what these instruments are, because first of all, our country never taught us, and we're learning through our own means that what these instruments are, and now they're not answering our questions, and we're very concerned because unemployment is so high, and then we can't even take care of ourselves because the international bankers have control of the money system. So there's not enough money, so we have to operate in their system, and and we don't like their system any longer, and there's no law that says we have to partake in it. But yet bankrupted people like the sheriff's office, the Greeley police, all of these corporations, they'll use force and coercion to get you to sign things. The tickets to get you to submit to their will, which the Constitution clearly says no more slavery or involuntary servitude. And so I'm trying really hard to get these people to listen and to hold our leaders accountable. And that's why we went over to Mark Udall's, and that's why the police were called. And the problem we have is that the police are involved. They're involved in this fraud because, of course, they need a social security card and birth certificate to get a job there. And then they always want to see people's contracts, their social security card IDs. So I'm just letting you know that too.
Okay.
I want you to be aware. I mean, we all need to be aware of the truth and what's going on in this country.
Well, I'm at work, so I can't really talk.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna transfer
You're working
you.
for the international bankers. That's why you don't have liberty working for them. Okay, I appreciate your time.
You want me to transfer you over to the desk officer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, Lord. Bankrupted people will never recognize another man's rights. They will be drunk with a paycheck, which fiat currency gives them, and our forefathers warned us.
You've reached the desk of Deputy Randy Carlton and Deputy Doug Clausen, desk officers at the Weld County Sheriff's Office. Please leave a message to include your name, telephone number, and a case number if you have one, and one of us will get back with you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Yeah, my name's Dwayne Brothwell. We went to Mark Udall's office yesterday, and we had a mission to try to get them to tell us what the birth certificate and social security card contracts are all about. But of course, they didn't like to be videotaped. They like to operate in the dark, and nobody likes to be transparent. So I did a video just this morning, and I'm doing a video of me leaving this message. Because common sense, I'm just trying to operate in common sense, not your legal sorcery language. So the video is directed towards the Weld County Sheriff, Kel Halsey, the Sergeant of the Greeley Police, to make you aware of why we went over there. It's to reveal the social security card and birth certificate contracts, which I believe creates an image, which is the image of the beast, and God and the Bible say to come out of Babylon, say God has redeemed his servant Jacob, which I redeemed myself from your system. I redeemed my straw man, the straw man you created at our birth through the birth certificate. I rescinded all my contracts with you, and now I'm having trouble having you guys, your bankrupted mindset, recognizing that. So I just want these videos to be common sense, that you've been warned that I have rescinded my contracts, and I have given you the proper information, and these videos are just common sense that you guys are breaking the law. The Constitution is clearly law for us to hold you accountable, and there was no law for you, the government, to hold us accountable until we became bankrupt. You guys need to understand this. So I made a video. It's called something in the effect of Kel Halsey, to Kel Halsey and Weld County Sheriff. Hold on, I'll tell you the exact title. I'm sorry. The exact title is Message to Kel Halsey and Weld County Sheriff. Thank you.